everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today's book review is on Some Like It Scot by Basham. So I don't have a physical copy of this book yet because it's not out. It's actually not out until I think April or May of next year. So I'll put the little date here on the screen. But one of my lovely subscribers asked if I would do a book review video, and I said absolutely because I was planning on it and kind of forgot, so thank you for reminding me. And thank you to Basham for sending me a copy of this book because, let me tell you, I think it might be my favorite of hers, and it's already on like my top of the favorite rom-coms. I actually made a cute little bookmark case, custom made with a whole bunch of different book covers, and so I was like, I already knew it was going to be a favorite, so I'm like, I'm going to put that on there even though I've only read the first chapter. So I did, and I was right. I absolutely loved it. It was so great. So this one hits particularly close to home for me, honestly. Like, I literally felt like Basham just went into my brain, scrambled it around, and pulled out like me in a character. And I was like, what is going on? Because number one, the main character's name is Katie. Her last name starts with a C, which is also my name. Not the same last name though. She is a travel writer, blogger. She's also working on a fiction book. That's all me. Like, that is literally God's dream for me, is to be a travel writer / vlogger. And I'm like, what is up with this? And she has my same humor, personality. I love puns. I love jokes. I'm like, this is totally like me in character form. I've never seen me in character form before that close. Now, she's a tad bit more klutzy than I am, thankfully. But aside from that, she is such a great character. I love Katie so much. It's kind of weird saying I love Katie so much. I feel like I'm talking about myself. But I really love the character of Katie. I really loved her meet cute with Graham. I just thought it was so sweet and so fun. It was just a great time. She was also tall like me, but actually taller than me. I'm 5'9" and she's 6'1", so she was a little bit taller than I was. But I loved her character. I loved her humor. I loved just her viewpoint on life and how she grew along the way in her faith and in her life, figuring out what she really wanted in life, and how, she allowed the changes in her life, because a lot of people, like, they don't want change or whatever, but she allowed the changes that God wanted for her in her life. And I love that. So yes, Katie, is on her way traveling to Scotland to do kind of a travel trip vlog and blog on a new experience in Scotland. There's this manor house where you get to experience the historical time period for a time. So you get to dress up, you get to have all the lessons and the fun stuff that go along with that time period. And so she goes there and she ends up meeting the man who is kind of like taking care of the manor. He's fixing things up, and just the way they made is so cute. I loved it. It was full of romance. It was full of swoony kisses. It was definitely more of a sweet slow burn, which I loved. Like, yes, it was a fast romance, but at the same time, it also felt very slow burn. It felt like, they got to know each other, and it was just really, really sweet. I loved it. And honestly, those two characters are probably one of my favorite book couples. I just really loved both of them. I thought they were so great together, and I loved all the side characters. His family was like so sweet. I love them. So if you want just a very sweet rom-com romantic story just to take you away and escape through reading, highly recommend to pre-order Some Like It Scot by Basham. She also used a pun on one of my favorite movies, Some Like It Hot, so I love that. All right, so hope you all have a wonderful day. I will link where you can pre-purchase it down below if you want to check it out. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.